Alright, in this video we're going to be leaving from the general store and going up to the new Trail 20. And pull up here and wait on security checks. I check all the passes and coolers and whatnot, make sure there's no alcohol. I'm going to make a video of how to get to the new trail.
I know, it's hard explaining it.
Yeah, I know.
I just did it again for them. Well, not the Z, but the other.
Alright, thanks. So we're going to head up P1 up here, which is a pavement road, paved road. 22's off there to the left. This road does have a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit on it. A lot of people wreck coming down it. If your brakes aren't very good, you end up going off one of these hills, and that's not good. This video is going to be kind of geared for people that have never been here, only been here a few times. Talk about a little bit about what to bring, what to expect. You always want to bring a lot of clothes here because you never know where you're going to get. It's like I got 2 hoodies and bibs on, and when I was down at the bottom, I thought, oh, I'm going to be plenty warm, and it's already starting to get chilly. The higher you go up the mountain, the colder it gets. You want to bring rain gear, you want to bring stuff for if it's hot. You just never know what it's going to be up here. Be sunny one minute and raining next. Some of the equipment you'll want to carry with you up here, you at least want to have a winch on your vehicle. You just never know when you're going to get in a spot where you can't get out or end up rolling down a hill that you shouldn't be down. A winch and recovery gear at the minimum. Nice fall day in November, about a week past the peak of the leaves turning. I think they're about to the end of it. Everything's starting to turn brown and leaves fall off. Just to the left right here is Trail 15. That's many videos on YouTube about this trail. It's a black trail. It's a pretty rowdy trail. Looks like we got a traffic jam ahead. One thing people don't realize about going up and down this main trail is you're going to meet commercial vehicles, gas vehicles, the bike park vehicles coming up and down this. So if you're with a large group or even by yourself in some of these narrow spaces, you might have to get over and yield to each other so they can get around. The bike park runs the trucks and trailers up here that carry the bikes and the people up to the top of the bike park, and some of these places are kind of narrow. They have drop-offs and they can't really get over, so you might have to get over and yield to them. This on the right is a pull-off where the bike park trucks pull off into. This on the left is the entrance to the top of Trail 15. A lot of people go down there and watch people coming up and video. Yeah, pull over up here and put my gloves on and let some of these people get out of the way. This to the right is G1. That's where G1 starts. Over here to my left is the top of Trail 47. Okay, where the pavement stops back there and the gravel starts, this is G2. We went from P1 and now we're on G2. That to the left is where you go to Trail 22, top of 22. And where you go right here, you go to the windmills, Trail 4, G9 Overlook, but we're going to go straight on G20. Going to continue up G20 here. And here we come to the entrance of the new Trail 20. This trail is a really pretty trail. It's a brand new trail. Just opened like 2 days ago. It has a lot of rock faces like you can see there in front of me. I did this trail on Friday with a chest rig, and I'm hoping this head rig works a lot better. You can see a lot more of what I'm seeing. We have a YouTube channel, Wheeling Windrock. I guess if you're watching this video, you probably found it. Also on that channel, underneath trail maintenance, is where they started this trail. You can check that out and see what it looked like when they first came in here. There was hardly nothing. That's really pretty up there. Wow. This is going to be one of those trails every time you come down. It's going to be, see something different. All those rock formations up there is crazy how far up there they are. Not usually an ATV rider, but today I'm on an ATV because our KRX has shock issues. If you've ever seen them little wires that poke out of the back shocks, if one of them falls out, the shock body falls down and it's pretty much over with. And I guess it's really hard to get something to replace it, so we're waiting on parts for it. This trail is a little wet, and it's not as bad as I thought it would be. There's probably been 100 people up here since Friday. Here's a Y. You can go either way. It doesn't really matter which direction you go. You'll come back around and you'll come out there. I just always run it this way. It's the way I've always ran it. But you'll come in here and you'll run along all these rock faces that are really pretty. They spend a lot of time out here putting these rocks here along the edge. They do that by hand so people won't slide off there. There's also an ATV trail 120 that runs around the top of this ridge that you can actually will bring you to the backside of these rock faces, which is really neat because then you can see what the top up there, the backside looks like. So if you got an ATV, you need to check that out. If I got time, I might do that video today too, just make them two separate. Last time I made it one video and it kind of just all ran together. This time I think I'll make it two separate videos. I'm doing these recordings, it never fails. I either got a runny nose or a cough. Can't get around it. This is a blue trail because of some of the mud soft spots and mud and a couple pretty good hills on it. Friday I ran it all in two-wheel drive, and now I'm in four-wheel drive because it's pretty muddy. It's kind of a swampy area. I'm looking more up on this ridge than I am the trail. I just want you guys to see what you'll be able to see if you come out here. It's really pretty. There is an overlook up there on this trail. At the moment it's gated off because we're actively working up there on it. But when it's open, on my last video I actually went up there. You can actually see what it looks like. On this video I won't be going up there because they aren't up there today. I was really good at editing. Maybe I can clip that overlook view out and put it in this video. I'm all kind of new to this and kind of old, so technology isn't really my thing. I just fumble through it. Like sometimes I get some big ideas and I can't make them work. That comes out to a really neat point up there. Imagine sitting up there just watching the world go by. This trail runs around what they call Wolf Ridge. If you look on the Windrock map app, you can see it's marked Wolf Ridge. This trail's not on that map yet. It will be on there in the next update, I think December, January, somewhere around there. And speaking of that app, if you don't have it, it's real handy to get. It's like $20 a year and has all the maps on the park. Little blue dot shows you where you're at all times. Gives you all the information about the trails, the numbers, the length of the trails. We use it a lot here at Windrock. Even though we kind of know where we're going or where we're at, there's still times where you'll get somewhere where it looks like somewhere else and you get confused, and just pull that out and push on a little cursor and it'll zoom right to where you're at. It's get pretty rough right through here too. Well, I guess that's why it's Blue Trail. This trail was naturally wet when they started. That's one of the things they were worried about, is if we get too muddy. I've never noticed that last time I was down there, but I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty. How these trees grow out the top of these rocks is beyond me. You have a solid rock with a tree growing out of it, no dirt on it, just rock, and the roots go down in the rock. That up there where we're looking at is where the overlook is at, a trail up there. Down here, I'll show you where it peels off and goes up that way. But like I said, we're not going up there because there is a gate. They are actively working on it, trying to clear it out and clean it up. Right here would be where you would turn off to go up there. And there is trail closed signs and a gate on up there. Just head on around this trail and it'll come back out there where I showed you a split. So it just kind of makes a nice little scenic loop. Wish the sun was out. You see how pretty the trees are changing colors. They were hoping this mud would pack in, but it looks like it's probably going to take some rock in some of it. That's kind of neat. There's a tree growing out on that point. Again, solid rock. Saw that guy hold up a fist. That means there's nobody behind him. That's part of the trail etiquette. If you meet somebody, they'll hold up 1, 2, 3, 5 fingers, let you know how many people's behind them, and if there's nobody behind them, they'll hold up a fist. That means they're the last one. Some people do it, some people don't. A lot of people don't even know about it. So if you ride by people and they're holding fists up at you, it's not that they're mad at you, it's just they're telling you there's nobody there, nobody behind them. That way you don't have to sit there and wait. And this is where we split off. That's where we went in. And this is one way where we'll be coming back out. I'm going to stop this video down here and I'll go ahead and run the ATV trail, make it a separate video. if you do want to come out here and you don't have an ATV or side-by-side, Windrock Park, on their website, they rent side-by-sides. They have 2-seaters, 4-seaters. You can rent one, bring your family out here, ride around, see all the views, and get out in nature, enjoy the sights. I narrate these videos. I don't have a bunch of cue cards. I just kind of, whatever comes to my mind is what comes out. So I think this is like the 4th one I've ever done. I swore I wouldn't do it. I don't like talking on video. I definitely don't like being on video. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. And without the likes and subscribe, that's what keeps the algorithm going on these videos and keeps them relevant. If not, they just kind of die off and nobody sees them. Even if you only watch one video, go ahead and subscribe. This helps us out that much. People don't realize that you got to just keep feeding this thing about every 3 days or it just dies off. We have a lot of Facebook groups for Windrock. 2 I moderate is Windrock Warriors and Wheeling Windrock on Facebook. Like I said, we have a YouTube channel, Wheeling Windrock. There's Original Windrock Riders Facebook group. Like there's 2 others. I don't care which group you belong to. Just join a group. There's a lot of information. Some of those Facebook pages or groups up in the files or tabs section, there's a lot of information of different trails you can ride, different routes you can ride, places where there's mud holes, places to eat, all kinds of information a lot of people don't know about on there. You can check that out. It's just up there to the top. Just scroll across. Here's where the ATV trail starts. We passed it and I didn't mention anything about it, but I'm going to run this trail on out and then come back to it and video that trail. A lot of springs. There's a spring there that's coming out and running down. That's why these trails are so wet. And that is the new Trail 20 at Windrock Park that runs around Wolf Ridge.